All right, what's going on, guys? Today is October 23rd, 2025, and I'm currently up about 2.6K on the week. Our goal is 9,000, and once we reach 9,000, we can take a payout. So that is exactly what we're going towards. Today, I made $888.36 on the day. We're currently on a 3-0 win streak this week. So let's get right into the trade recap. So first, what is the first thing I do? Every single day, I mark out my daily bias. So let's go here to NASDAQ real quick. So mark out my daily bias. I mark out my 1 hour lows, 4 hour lows, 4 hour highs, and 1 hour highs. High is when a candlestick goes up and a candlestick goes down and forms a high, the highest point of those two. So those are highs. Same thing with lows. Lowest point of the candlestick when you get a down candle and an up candle. So these are my lows. These are my highs. Right in the morning, I was bearish because we opened around here. I saw that we were in this 4 hour bearish fair value gap. So I was like, all right, bearish on the day. A little bit of time went by, and then we started to break. As you can see, we broke this 4 hour fair value gap. We broke it on both. So I changed my bias to bullish. So once I was bullish, I saw that price left. Let's see here. So we swept London highs right here. Normally, we would expect a reversal, but we did not get an SMT. So I was like, all right, well, we're bullish now. So we waited for a fair value gap fill. What did we get? We got a 15-minute fair value gap fill. Price came down into this 15-minute fair value gap here, and it filled it to go higher. So I was like, all right, we're going to go higher. So once it filled at about 7:15 a.m., scale down into my 1 minute. Look for an entry. So my entry model is an inverse fair value gap. So at about 7:15 a.m., this is when we tapped into this 15-minute fair value gap. I didn't like this 1 minute because it wasn't the highest time frame in the leg. Do we have a 2-minute? Yes, we do. 2-minute right here. So this is the leg from this candle to this candle. That is the leg that sweeps into and fills this 15-minute fair value gap. So we want the highest time frame fair value gap in this specific leg right here. So what do we get? We have a 2-minute. Do we have a 3-minute? No. Do we have a 4-minute? No, we do not. Do we have a 5-minute? Definitely not. So what do? We use the highest time frame, that is the 2-minute. So the 2-minute inverse is right here at 7:22 a.m. Now, I was a little bit hesitant on this trade. As you can see, my entry was a little bit back here. It started going, normally I would enter right here in the 7:22 a.m. candlestick. I was a little bit late. It went up, came back in, and I was like, all right, it's retapping my entry point. It's also filling this 2-minute fair value gap right here, and it's respecting it to go higher. And that's exactly what it did. It filled this 2-minute. It continued to go higher, moved to my break-even point. My break-even point's here because it is the the next high, the low time frame high. So I broke even here, and my TP was at this high right here. I'll mark out my trade so you guys can see it. All right, so this was my exact trade here. 2-minute highest time frame leg inverse fair value gap right before we fill the 15-minute fair value gap. We get the inverse. I wait for the 2-minute to get filled again. So we get filled again. It respects it. Enter on this candle right here, and then we drive higher. We go break even at this internal high, and then we take profit at this external high right here for about a 1:0.28 risk to reward ratio. The reason I put my stop loss down here and not right here is because I know that this 2-minute gap is the lowest that price wants to go. So I'm going to give it a little bit of breathing room just in case. So that's why my stop loss was right there. But yeah, guys, that's a W trade for today. It was a textbook fair value gap fill model, and we made $888 on the day. So that's all for this trade recap, and I'll see you guys tomorrow if I do take a trade. Big news day tomorrow. It's Friday, October 24th. So see you guys tomorrow.